Salutations, Scordius. For full disclosure, I am going to be moving house over the course of October, which means I unfortunately don't have time to do these heavy edit, fugal aesthetic knockoff masterpieces I've been producing lately. But instead of piecing out for the entirety of October, I thought it's time to show you the greatest hits. And what I mean by that is every vintage t-shirt I've been hoarding. Some of these t-shirts are in my personal collection. Some you may or may not have seen in previous Trip to the Thrift videos. And we've also got some never before seen vintage thrift finds. Also, do you like the haircut? I've been going for that young Kim Jong-un type beat. Let me just show you what we're gonna be dealing with today. These are all the t-shirts in my personal collection. My neck hurts. And this is everything I've been hoarding recently. They don't even fit in the bag. Like Minnie Mouse the Thrift God cannot contain the amount of hoarded t-shirts I've got today. And you might be sitting there thinking, wow, Ken, are all of these gonna hit up the Depop page anytime soon? And the answer is no, bun Depop. These are gonna be going on a brand new vintage store that I'm making called 44 Rally. It's time to move on. On my life, this is heavy. Every vintage t-shirt I've thrifted but hoarded. Oh, let me just put these down, bro. On my life. Firstly, we've got that AceCaf London t-shirt. AceCaf is one of those biker motorsport car meetup places in the middle of London, hence the name AceCaf London. I used to go there when I was younger, and a bunch of us were into cars, and they would have like Honda nights and French car nights, if any of the French cars made it there. Oh, sick burn. Enough about the history. Here's a quick close-up of this joint. AceCaf slightly faded t-shirt printed on that Gildan heavy cotton 3XL, because you know it's baggy boys for life. This t-shirt will always fit you even if you get fat. 1992 10-year anniversary Marilyn concert t-shirt. Yeah, concert shirt. Concert shirt. That's a weird combination of words. Found this on Etsy for like a tenner. I honestly can't name you 3 Marilyn songs. Fake fan. Boo, go home. Quick close-up of the front, and you've got a slightly different graphic on the back there. The tag is more or less being washed off, so that's when you know it's good vintage, my guy. 1989 Wallace and Gromit t-shirt. If you recognize this shirt, I wore this in the vintage t-shirt and you video, hot as seen on TV. Zoom and enhance, you've got Gromit on the front, make my day, looking all bad man. Give me your lunch money, fam. And just to further solidify that Gromit is a bad man, you've got Aardman animations on the tag there. I bought this of Depop just to go straight in my personal collection. I got it for a steal because I think these go for something like £80 now. I bought mine for like 15. Halo 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. Fight me, you Call of Duty scrubs. And the really cool thing about this t-shirt is that this Halo 3 print isn't actually a print, it's raised. I don't know what it is, it's like plastic or something. Listen to that. That's quality. There's nothing else on the shirt. This is literally just it. And for all of you tag enthusiasts, we've got this tiny as AAA all-style apparel and activewear tag. Say no more. One of my favorite gaming t-shirts I have ever owned. Next up is an AIDS awareness t-shirt that I got at 194 Local during my first ever encounter at the store. They just had so many wavy t-shirts and I couldn't leave without buying a shirt. So this is the one that I settled on. I'm just really feeling the artwork on the front of it. It's a super comfy t-shirt as well, and it was printed on the legendary Hanes shirt. A Hanes t-shirt, my guy? Oh shit, you're living the dream, my guy. Next up is a shirt that isn't so much vintage, but it is something that will stay in my personal collection forever. I got this in the Proxy store in London. Like, I found the store completely by accident. I was on my way to Palace and saw the store in an alleyway, had a quick wander in and found this t-shirt for a cool £75. I was balling at the time, so I was like, yeah, £75 is nothing, big man. Do you know how much money I make on YouTube? Front center graphic. You may have recognized this t-shirt in my somewhat recent 3 outfits video. And on the back, you've got the world tour, which I'm still not sure if this was a real tour or if it was just for the graphic, but nonetheless, a wavy shirt. And the tag is Invisible Man. I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about the brand, but I just thought it was a wavy shirt. Next is a wavy eagle t-shirt that I got from 99 Vintage, like one of the first times I went to their store. But this shirt, in my opinion, is heavily underrated. The artwork on the front is repeated on the back. When you pass people on the street, you give them a second chance to appreciate the waviness. And a quick look at the tag, that's that Signal Sport. The waviness continues. This is a shirt that I thrifted somewhat recently. I'm not 100% sure if this is vintage. I'm pretty sure the MR2 was made late 90s, early 2000s. But enough about me. Here are some specifications on the MR2. The new MR2, mind you. Front of the shirt getting super technical, but then on the back it's 100% branding.
What the hell was that?
And on my life, I don't know how I'm gonna get through all of these without making this a half-an-hour video, but I'm sure we'll find a way. These are all the shirts that are gonna be going on my new vintage store when I get the time to actually make it. Again, quick disclaimer, you may have seen some of these in previous Trip to the Thrift videos, but the greatest hits. Axl Rose t-shirt, single stitch, faded black, massive graphic on front, the whole shebang for vintage. Another Guns N' Roses t-shirt. I am to believe that this is a 90s bootleg, but still super wavy nonetheless. Wavy graphic on the front. Jeez! Somebody put in the time in Photoshop. And on the back, you've got the Guns N' Roses logo. That's branding. Yet another Guns N' Roses t-shirt. I know this has definitely been in a Trip to the Thrift because there's a thumbnail that looks exactly like the pose I'm doing now. This one probably has to be my favorite of the shirts just because of how Linkin Park it looks. Very wavy graphic on the front. And if you're interested in the back, it's literally just stained with a white substance. Very cool. Next up, we've got the vintage Budweiser shirt. This one is super cool just because I remember the adverts. You'll see that it has sound effects in the bottom of the graphic. That just means that once upon a time this had a sound box that when you pressed it, it probably made the sound Budweiser. This is definitely one of my favorite vintage beer t-shirts. Vintage Voodoo Glow Skulls t-shirt printed on Screen Stars by Fruit of the Loom. Very wavy graphic on the front. Please don't ask me to name 3 of their songs because I have no idea. A quick Google search would suffice, but we're not gonna do that, fam. Just a super wavy graphic. Got this on eBay. Say no more. This is another t-shirt that I got from 99 Vintage. The only reason that it's in this pile is because I don't wear it as often as I should. It's one of those really cool all over graphic shirts and there's like a massive fish on the bottom there that I've literally just noticed. I've had this shirt for at least a year. The waviness continues. Literally because they're on speedboats. Haha. Shark Week. Vintage t-shirt from St. Lucia. I don't know why I slapped it. I assume you could go scuba diving with sharks. Couldn't be me, fam. Vintage Roswell Unsolved Mystery t-shirt. It's literally just this alien on the front. That's basically the entire shirt and it's hilarious that my camera is actually reading that as a face. Big Off Canada t-shirt with all of the local provinces. I'm not going to name them all. You should have paid attention more in geography. A cool piece of Canadian knowledge. Look at all of their wavy flags and you've got the Canada crest in the middle. Education can be stylish and fun. Black Hills Rally t-shirt. If you're tired of wearing Harley Davidson tees and want to switch it up a little bit, this is the perfect t-shirt for you. 65 years in the making, super wavy eagle engulfed in flames, and on the back you've got 2005 and some just information. This Justice League shirt isn't that old. I just thought it was a really cool find. It's 2011. You've got the Justice League on the front there. You've got Captain America. You've got Iron Man. You've got Quicksilver, Hawkeye, all of your favorite DC characters. Very, very wavy. Triangle Hero. That's pretty much it. That's the tee. This is one of the more out there funny t-shirts that I've got from the thrift store recently. Stress. The confusion created when one's mind overrides the body's basic desire to choke the living shit out of some asshole who desperately deserves it. And a quick close up there just in case you want to read that bit of poetry yourself. Funny Batman t-shirt. I'm not saying I'm Batman, I'm just saying nobody has seen me and Batman in the same room together. Quick close up for them, convince people that you are actually Batman. What? You're right, you know, I have never seen you two in the same room. Raw, that's wavy. Vintage Arsenal memorabilia shirt. Just remember that they were sponsored by JVC at some point. Another vintage Arsenal shirt, but this time big Arsenal crest on the front and Dreamcast on the back with all of the players' names from the year 2000. Vintage Nike jogging t-shirt. This shirt has already been promised to that special someone out there, so this is literally just for show. Let everyone know what you're doing while you're doing it. And for all of you West Ham fans or Football Factory fans, no, Green Street, it's Green Street. I'm forever blowing bubbles because I'm an hooligan out here. This is actually a super wavy tee, and you can understand why now I've got like a massive bag of vintage tees just to look at. 1994 Coca-Cola t-shirt for the 1996 World Cup. In my opinion, Coca-Cola t-shirts have kind of lost their appeal just because you can find these in any Primark, Topman, River Island. The Coca-Cola brand has been handed around like a local bicycle. 8 football, slate football, drink Coca-Cola. Imagine having a Coca-Cola before a football game. You'd be so gassy and probably throw up, bro. Barry Manilow on Broadway. This is like one of my first eBay finds. 1989 when he did his UK tour. Venues on the back, you've got London, Edinburgh, Manchester. I can't really see from here. Madness, absolute craziness. Name 3 Barry Manilow songs. No. Weird Al Yankovic, The Saga Begins t-shirt. This has always been one of my favorite shirts in my quote-unquote collection here. You cannot compete with Weird Al's parodying, and on the back we've got even more funnies. Cancelled in Alderon? I wonder why, my good man. 2009 Michael Jackson memorabilia t-shirt. This is one of those shirts that people make to remember the life and death of a celebrity. I don't really see them so much now, but in 2009, wearing a tombstone on a t-shirt was a good way to remember your favorite pop star. So another t-shirt I got from 99 Vintage, New Kids on the Block. Front of the shirt looking very wavy. You've got the band members there, and on the back you've got that Hanging Tough tour, sold out. Everybody's favorite hooligans. They can't be topped. Name one band better than New Kids on the Block. Oh wait, you can't. Childline Rocks 2008 tour. That's not a tour t-shirt, it was a concert. On the front there's nothing much going on. Childline Rocks 2008, but on the back, that's where all the action is. Look who performed at this crazy ass concert. Do you remember Lulu, big man? Fish? What do you know about Fish? Childline. Wavy vintage Slipknot t-shirt. Nothing really much to say here. You've seen these kinds of band tees all over the place a million times, but on the back we've got those band logos, son. 1992 Jurassic Park t-shirt, lightning on the front. I'm a little bit vexed because it's a size small, because I would definitely wear this. South Park Kenny t-shirt. I've had this shirt for as long as I can remember. It's just been sitting on the Depop page for so long that nobody wants to pick it up. If you don't want it, I'll keep it then. Cheap. The Hobbit t-shirt. This one is just kind of bog standard. You've got the Hobbit on the side there. Just your generic run-of-the-mill promotional shirt. I didn't really watch The Hobbit, so I don't really care. Big Off Homer Simpson shirt. I think this is from like 2009. Yeah, I am a correcto mundo. He looks a little bit weird with his beard being yellow like that. Some rando beer t-shirts with some crazy graphic on the front. Let me just show you the whole graphic. That's a mighty fine beer t-shirt, if I do say so myself. Jeez. Another Simpsons t-shirt, but this one's from 1999. Do you recognize this shirt? Well, you should, because it was only in my last YouTube video. Cactus Jack sent me. Do you not see the joke? He's eating a burger and Travis Scott is in right now. Batman Arkham Origins t-shirt. This is an iconic game. The whole Arkham series is so sick, but you know, you came here for t-shirts, not for game reviews, or maybe you did. Quick close up, you've got all the characters. Have you got all the characters in there? You've got all the characters in the shape of the bat symbol with Batman in the middle because it's Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. Batman. The Prodigy Invaders Must Die tour t-shirt. How do you know it's a tour t-shirt? If you look at the back, look at all of those tour dates from 2009. Say no more. Checkmate, my haters. Next we have a 90s bootleg Metallica t-shirt. Front of the shirt with that tiny as graphic. You've got some massive graphics on the sleeve there, looking like one of those H&M t-shirts. And on the back, you've got a big off graphic. But look at that tiny bit of distressing on the back there. I'm gonna tag this as thrashed in the description. Next up, we have a vintage AC/DC The Razor's Edge t-shirt. This one, I believe, is from 1990. Printed on the Juanita Power 50. I was so gassed when I found this in the charity shop. I was actually like screaming in my head, not out loud, because I didn't want to embarrass myself. And we've got that back graphic. Banty's got me feeling a different way, trust me, like, don't need to deep it that much. And last, and maybe somewhat least, a vintage 1990 Thunder t-shirt. I'm pretty sure this was an English rock band that was around that time. Obviously, then, you know, why else would they have their own t-shirt? They couldn't have done too bad because they've got an international tour going from everywhere from Aston Villa to Milan to Newcastle. The European tour, if you will. Just a really nice t-shirt. Most of the t-shirts that I've thrifted and hoarded for myself have purely been for my own amusement. Some of the shirts here definitely don't have any financial value, but I just liked how they looked, like that Batman shirt and that Stress t-shirt. I just thought they were funny. Also, let me know what you've been thrifting recently and drop your location so I can take over your local charity shops and completely put you out of business. You know, it's massively appreciated. Honestly, there is literally so much to unpack here, so if you've got any questions, then let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, then give it a like, or 100 years bad thrifts. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a little animation there that encourages you to do it. Thank you for watching my video. You guys are the best, and I will see you in the next one. Jesus Christ, oh, what the fuck?